Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here with T-Game and Tech, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what I have on my Galaxy S3. And so right here, this is my lock screen. I have the stock Jelly Bean wallpaper and just a simple weather widget and the time. That's all I really have on the lock screen. As for my shortcuts on the lock screen, I have the camera app, Google Chrome, Google Search, text messaging, and unlock. And so if we unlock, and we'll start from the left and look at our apps. I'm not going to go over each one in detail, but I am going to mention each one, and I will open a few up and talk about a few of them. And the first one I want to talk about is Zedge. Zedge is actually an app where you can get wallpapers, live wallpapers, ringtones, notifications, or games. It is ran by ads. It is a free download. And I actually got my ringtones that I use right now from this app. You can search whatever you want. You can see for ringtones, there's 620,000. That's a lot of ringtones. And so this is what I use for all my ringtones whenever I want to find something that I can't find anywhere else. The next app that I have is Sleep Alarm, and this actually works fairly well. I was actually surprised that it actually worked. What it does is it wakes you up within a time frame of usually 15 minutes. So if I hit 7:30, hit set alarm, it'll say it'll wake me up between 7:15 and 7:30, slide to cancel. It knows to wake you up whenever it notices movement either on the bed or whatever service you put it on. And so it does use up a lot of battery, so you should have your phone plugged in at night if you're using this. But this does wake me up, and it tries to wake you up whenever you're not in deep sleep, whenever you're rolling around and close to actually being naturally woken up. The next app that I have is remote control for a DSLR as a shutter remote. It doesn't work. I'm not sure why. It's supposed to work with the Canon T3i and the Galaxy S3, but it doesn't, and so I really don't use it. And the next app is Speed Test. You guys all know what that is. Use that to test your internet speeds. Then we have the Settings app. And then we have Torch, which is something that's specific to CyanogenMod. And this is basically just a flashlight app. As you can see, it lights up a little bit behind the phone. This is what I use for a flashlight. And torch on and torch off in your notification bar whenever you use it. And so that's a nice little app that they include with CyanogenMod. The next app is the Calculator app. Nothing special there. And then the Clock app that is stock Jelly Bean Android. And so if we go all the way to the right and check out this screen, you can see we have a couple more apps. The first one is Ethenophone, and I think I'm pronouncing it right. And this is kind of like Bbot, except for on an Android version. As you can see, you can make all kinds of weird and annoying noises. I just need to find something like Bbot that's on the Android platform, and that's the closest thing I could find. The next app is Candy Crush. You guys probably know what that is. It's kind of a more popular game recently. I don't know why I gave in and downloaded it, but it is kind of fun, and I do play it. On the next picture, the next app is 4 Pictures, 1 Word. That's also a new game that's not really new anymore, but it's a game that a lot of people like, where you have 4 pictures and you have to figure out the word that it's referring to. The next app is Spotify. You guys know what that is. The next one is Cut the Rope. I think it's called Time Travel, Cut the Rope Time Travel. And I just got this recently suggested to me to play, as it is really loud. Yeah, Cut the Rope Time Travel. And basically, it's a little bit different than normal Cut the Rope. You have 2 om-noms you actually have to feed instead of 1, if it will load up. And of course, no, I do not want to opt in, whatever that is. So it continues. You see you have 2. You have the 1 that's the normal om-nom, and you have 1 from the past that you have to feed. And so it takes the regular gameplay from Cut the Rope and adds a couple of other features to it. And so that's a pretty cool game. I've played it a little bit. Next I have Snapchat. I really don't use it that much. Next is SEAPC, which is actually someone I work with. I help with their online articles, and so they are the Southeast Asia Prayer Center, and so you can check out their app. I put all the articles from their newsletter online in an online format, and I don't control the app, or I don't make the updates to the app. I just make updates to the actual website. Next app is the Gallery. Nothing special there. Next is Sports Center for ESPN. That's where I get all my sports stuff. I have the Weather Channel, self-explanatory, Google Maps, Skype, and then I have Kingsoft software, which I really don't use at all. It's supposed to be able to open PowerPoint and Word documents. I don't really know why I have it. I don't use it. Next is the Bible app. I use that pretty much on a daily basis. Not so much on my phone as much as I use it on my Nexus 7. Next I have Dropbox, which I use sometimes. And then I have Google Drive, which is something I've been using a lot more frequently with syncing things between other people, being able to share documents, being able to edit documents together. I have some folders that I share with a couple people. I have a bunch of files that I can edit, and I just think it works very well, and I'm making a switch over to Google Drive as my main online storage rather than Dropbox, but I still use Dropbox for a couple things. And then we have PayPal, which is just your PayPal app for your PayPal services. And so on the home screen, we have a lot more stuff, and these are the apps that I use on a regular basis all the time. Up top, we just have Google search, Google voice search, and then I have beautiful widgets. That is the name of the widgets that I use, the time widget, date, and the date's actually cut off because I'm using Nova Launcher, and I use it to put more icons and more rows, and it actually cut off the day. It says the 23rd of Tuesday. It's supposed to say Tuesday, but it says half Tuesday cut off. Then we have the weather. Then I have Google Keep as a widget in case I want to make a note very quickly. Just unlock my phone, make a note. Then I have a power settings bar with Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, or online sync, and the brightness. Then I have the calendar app, nothing special. Google Keep, which I use all the time. Instagram, the camera app, TV listings, and that's actually a TV guide kind of app that always has a stinking ad whenever you open it up. And you can go through it, set it to your cable provider or dish provider or whatever, and you can go through, you can see all your channels, you can scroll up and down. And so that is my TV guide app of choice. You can go between what's on, movies, sports, etc. And then we have Facebook. Then I have Falcon Pro, which is the Twitter client I prefer to use. I'm pretty sure I reviewed it on this channel, and I did use Carbon for a while, but it kept crashing on me, so I just decided, you know what, I'm going to uninstall it. I crashed on me twice, kept trying to install it, didn't work, so I'm still using Falcon Pro. It would be nice if it had multi-user support, but it does not. Hopefully that comes in a future update. Then we have Google Plus, which is just the regular Google Plus app, the email client, the Gmail client, the Play Store, and YouTube. And so those are really all the apps that I have on my home bar. I have, or my dock, I should say, I have the phone app, my contacts, my app drawer, just like that, get into your app drawer. And then I have the text messaging and Google Chrome. And so that's really all I have on my Galaxy S3. That's every single app. I went through them all, featured a couple, and so I don't have anything else. I have a couple wasted areas right here. But I think I might change the way this looks. I might install a theme, make it look a little more simplified, get rid of some of these icons that I don't really use on a normal basis because they don't really need to be here. But I've watched a couple other videos and I've seen a couple nice setups, so I might switch around a bit and then make a video after I do that. So that's going to wrap up this video of what's on my Galaxy S3. Let me know what you guys have on your smartphones, what apps you have, if you have any of the apps that are the same as me, or what apps you don't have maybe that I should check out. I'm always looking for some new apps to try out and install on my phone and see how well they work and whether or not they are actually worth getting. And so thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And make sure you check out all the social links. They're all in the description below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.